I want to talk about C-PTSD and the advocacy work that I was doing before everything blew out the water, because it's all changed. See, I was on this mission to get their attention, and I was starting to. But then all these external things took place, and it took me from that mission, and I had a nervous breakdown. And it's quite sad to see that the people in the system saw that nervous breakdown, and then that actually caused them to lose interest in the work that I was doing on the channel. Like, they've gone to just like rolling their eyes and not taking it seriously. And I'm like, that shows how fucked up our system is. But I've actually spoken to a couple of them, and see, I've got people helping me, but people can't help me directly, and people can't be associated with the channel. So what I'm getting is advice. I'm getting connections. I'm getting information to understand how it works, and guidance. But also, one of the people who are helping me they're helping me with a lot of things. So that's really in the background for them. So the information that I have from everyone I've spoken to tell me, like, you have to go to the mental health peak bodies, and it's not good enough. And I'm not going to. I'm not going to go to 8 state and territory mental health peak bodies who should already have C-PTSD on the map. I'm not going to do that. It's a federal national issue that needs to be addressed. Like, we have federal health and mental health ministers. What's their fucking job? If it's a serious issue that's across the country, it needs to be addressed from the top. Albanese's office already told me it's a serious issue. Now, the thing is, everything that happened at the start of this year and through court pushed me over the edge, whilst I'm already in hardship, crawling through broken glass. Now, the downfall to that is it's put me behind. It's fucked my health. But the upside to that is it led me to things in community that I probably wouldn't have accessed. It's put me on a whole new journey. And because now I have support, I'm able to stop and, smell the bark and take care of myself. And that's what I've been doing. And I know the channel looks like it hasn't been really focused on C-PTSD, but that's what it is. I can't do advocacy every single minute of the day, but there is stuff going on behind the scenes. And this petition that I want to do, I was given a template by one for PTSD that was done in the United States. So I'm going to use that, but I'm not going to, you know what I mean? So it's sort of in the background to know what's needed. And I'm going to get the people in community to guide me on how to do it for the Australian system. And then I'm going to use the information I have and the research I have, and of course ChatGPT, for C-PTSD specifically, and what Australia needs, and get a petition made. Because when I was talking to one of the people in the mental health peak body advocate groups, one of them in that group, they advised me that they can't assist with making them, but they are able to sign them and pass them around. So once I get that complete, I'm going to utilize the connections I've made and the channel to then use that petition, because if that's the only language they'll speak, we've got politicians, health professionals, and advocates on the channel who have just watched this, knowing it's a problem, going, I can't do anything because that's what the law says, that's what the rule says, sorry. And it's like, There's no humanity. So, okay, to get through that, I'm going to jump through all the hoops now that I'm able to, and with a petition to get their attention. Once I've got the petition made, the thing is, it's really triggering for me to do it. And I'm trying to be in this new mindset of self-love, love, love, love. But love doesn't get this sort of thing done. Love doesn't get through to fuckheads in our government who are ignoring us. In fact, the nicer we are, the weaker they see us, the less likely they're even going to respond. More than anything, my songs were getting attention. My rants about C-PTSD were getting attention. Videos about corruption and systemic abuse were getting attention. No one cares about healing, which is sad because I'm healing myself while our system has refused to, literally refused to help people like me. And if I wasn't able to heal myself, I would still be hitting myself in the head. I would still be shitting myself. I would still be raging and yelling and carrying on. But instead, I'm connecting with nature, connecting with myself, taking brave steps to go out at my own pace in community and help myself. You can't do that alone in isolation, getting spat on. So now that I'm in a better space, like I don't have the brain capacity to do it all, but I'm working on it and I'm brain training and I'm doing neuroplasticity and I'm doing self-love and exercise and stretches and everything I can to be still and reconnect with myself and ground, to just calm the down, so that when I have the petition, these people who are helping me in the background can guide me on where to send it. The people I've spoken to in government can start passing it around. I will be in a better space mentally, physically, and emotionally to actually go out there. I can actually go out and get the petition out there. But I need to build to that. But right now, my priorities are finding somewhere to live and a car. The reality is, as winter closes in, I need to have somewhere else to live and a vehicle. So, what I'm trying not to do is run around and put shitty, panicky energy out there. I'm trying to play smart, not hard. I'm trying to juggle a lot of things without giving up. I'm learning how to heal within, but I still need serious help because I still have a lot of health issues and therapies and housing and all these things that I can't do by myself. But the biggest part of healing is within yourself, and you can't do that out there in that shit show getting pulled in every direction. You need to be able to stop and go within yourself and love yourself. So, I'm loving myself. I'm trying to get my life back to being a life. I'm trying to learn how to trust again. I'm trying to learn how to heal and let go of shame. I'm trying to learn how to grow. I'm trying to brain train, but I'm trying to be smart with that and do it in ways that are helping the cause and myself. I'm brain training with learning how to take care of myself, and be self-sufficient. Brain training through, trying to build a petition. Brain training through learning what I can about the nervous system. And just slowing down. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm in a lot of pain. I'm in a lot of pain. Physically, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually. And I'm at this point in my life where I can't keep charging around But this world is not for people like me. And if I want to live, it needs to change. And I want to be part of that change. I have a purpose. It might not be to have the healing sanctuary that I was. But I'm learning how I can heal myself. And by doing that, how I can help as many people as I can. Because the world is dark. People are suffering. People are in pain. And if we can learn how to heal together, how beautiful could that be? You know what I mean? So I have no idea what I'm doing. But it sure does feel nice to know that whatever's coming is something that I feel it's worth fighting for.